Okay, now that we are done with our basket.php as well as our sessions file, we can go back to our basket.js file. Okay, so inside of the JS folder, open basket.js, and let's go back to our success call. Okay, so we've got our success, and when the call has been executed successfully, we've got this array passed as to our function as data. So first thing, we're going to create a variable called new underscore ID, which will equal item 0 plus underscore. We're going to concatenate this with the response, which is data dot job. This is how you call basically the index from the array passed to this function. So data, which is the name of the array, then dot, and our index job, which, as you may remember, if we go back to our mod folder, open our basket.php, we've created a job index inside of our array, which we pass later on using the echoed later on using the JSON encode PHP function. So our job value, after this variable, we're going to check if the return job isn't the same as the initial one. So if data.job isn't equal item 1, as you may remember, item 1, index 1 will be the initial value of the job sent to this call, then we close curly brace, else we're going to perform something different. Sorry, actually we're not going to be doing else here, because we will only execute these statements if item isn't the same, because obviously the only changes we will apply is when something else will happen, when we get some different response. If the response is going to be the same, there's no changes to be applied to the page. So if data.job equals 0, then trigger, which is our link, dot attribute rel, we're going to change it to new ID. Then also trigger dot text in between the A tags, we want to be changed to remove from basket. And also trigger dot add class, we're going to add class red to it. So the remove from basket will be in red color, basically. Then else, if it's not equal 1, then we want, let's copy actually these 3 lines here, because we will slightly modify them. Rel will still equal new ID, but instead of remove from basket, it will be changed to add to basket. And the color will be, actually we will be removing class here rather than adding. So remove class red, as it's got color assigned by default in CSS. Okay, after all this, what we're going to do is we'll call the function called refresh small basket. Now this function isn't created yet, so if we call if we copy this name, and if we move up before this if statement, we're going to create function refresh small basket, then open and close curly brace, and we'll create the content of this function in the next video.